Hello everyone, welcome back. So today I'll be playing my going second Cyber Dragon and Gold. So I know I keep telling you guys that by the time you guys watch this video, I'll be in Platinum already. But at this time, like the first 2 or 3 videos that you guys watched, like that was all in Gold. So that's why all these are still considered in Gold. And I did all these duels in one setting, and I edited all these videos all in one time. So that's why all these are all in gold. Okay, but the next videos I should be in platinum for sure already. But yeah, uh, this is my going second deck. Nothing has changed, I believe, from the very last time that I showed you guys the deck. So yeah, without further ado, let's check it out. See how it does in gold. So the first duel here is against Weather Painter, and I play Weather Painter a few here and there already. I won the coin toss, but we're going second, so I choose to go second. And it's a good thing I did because you see that if I was to go first, I would got no starters. I'd probably just end with Rivalry, Imperm, and Droplet set, or maybe I might just end my turn all the way, cause just so I could use Imperm from my hand. But yeah, so no starters, very bad, but we'll see what we could do here. Alright. Just get rid of that. Okay, that's fine. So he's Weather Painter. I Imperm here. Make sure he doesn't get any more benefit off this so he doesn't overwhelm me. Summon protecting. I have not seen this girl, so yep. That was his turn. So luckily for me, Imperm was enough. Draw into an extender, emergency. Now just a heads up, alright? If I emergency here and he happens to have an Ash or a I don't know, let's say impulse or something, but something to negate this, I've probably been in a very bad spot. I could probably just use thrust and then go for talent, try to draw 2 that way. But yeah, if he had Ash, I'd been in a tight spot. But no, he didn't. And plus, remember, if he does use hand trap, Eternal Machine becomes live, so that's one plus on that. Okay, let's continue. Okay, I don't know what this trap does. I think it switches out his monsters, something like that. And then here, I'm pretty sure majority of you guys would have gone for core, but I decided to go Yugioh because I do not know what he has in the hand. And I play against Weather Painter here and there, but I do not know if they have other cards that can negate my monster effects. So I decided to go Yugioh, go for Infinity instead. And then worst case scenario, I could use Thrust to go into Repair Plant, and then add Core that way later. So that's why I decided to go for Yugioh play. Okay, so, OG, and he brought out this girl. I'm not sure what she does. Go for Nova. Go for Infinity. Yeah, use Infinity, absorb the 24 beater. And then here, I'm not too worried about it no more about if he does have a hand trap because I got Infinity already. So here, I add talent, and I just went the easy quick game route. I took control of that girl. And then I just summoned Karnot because he used monster effect this turn. Yep, attack for game. And the second duel is against Tearlament's Megamorph or Metamorph. Yeah, Tearlament's Metamorph deck. So I won the coin toss, but of course chose to go second because look, I can't do anything going first. So yeah, summon that girl. And here, I decided to turn off my turn my toggle off. Because I know that tournaments, they benefit a lot from being sent to the graveyard, so I turn it off just so it'll stop triggering him for him to know that I have Nibiru. And I was going to wait for the perfect moment to use Nibiru. So remember, my toggle's off. Yeah, and he sent a whole bunch of cards into the graveyard. Yeah. Man, this trap though, I hate this trap. It's like a free activation. So yep, he did all that. Summon Winda. Okay, reincarnate. Add Bestial. Use Magnamut. Banish. Summon. Okay. I guess we think of it as another body and hand for droplet. So yep, got into emergency. So I know he has no hand traps. Use emergency. Use rollback. Destroy that. Set Metamorph. And then I add core. And I do not know if he knows, but his Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon is a machine, so I could contact fusion that like easy. But remember, I'm also locked into we're both locked into Winda. So here I had to be very smart about it. If I wasn't paying attention, special Cyber Dragon, now I cannot contact fuse. Alright? So I have to go core. So here, I decided to activate Harpy Feather Duster to bait him and use his negation. Of course he doesn't fall for it, he let it go. Let's see, activation. Okay, I get the activation. Inflict damage, yeah. Because I was like, okay, he's probably going to negate core. Use core? No, he did not negate it either. So I went ahead and contact fuse there. Sadly, that's the only thing we could do due to Winda. So I used Realm. Went ahead and used Realm to summon him. And the reason why I decided to go ahead and summon him is just so that later, if he gets outed, I have Worm in the graveyard. So I could do other plays from there. So I'm like, you know what? You're like locking us under Winda. I'll just leave her on there and I'll just get rid of your Rhino Heart. Yep. Set my call by and my turn. So sadly, we had to play the slow game due to his Winda. Yeah, he used Metal Claw. Send that. Summon Metal Claw. And set his Metamorph trap. And of course, he can't use it because his Winda. Got rid of my Chimera. And that Chimera too. Now I use him. Send Worm to the graveyard. In my turn. And here I drew Hurts. I decided to use Worm here. I know it's going to lock me out. I can't special summon no more, but I need to get at least a body on board. And then here he used Max Metamorph. Tribute as cost. And here I was hesitating because I was like, okay, I could call by his Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon if he only plays one. But if he plays two, I call by this guy, he would get that big guy on board, but he would not be able to use his effect negation, for that turn. Or, for 2 turns. But yeah. But still, I would have been in a bad spot him getting that guy out. So I was hoping here he only has one, which majority Metamorph players, they usually just play one anyways, because this trap could summon for the graveyard too. So I took my chance, and yeah, that was the only one that he plays. So lucky for me, he wasn't able to get that body out there. So yeah, I got Worm, add emergency back. Hurts, add core back to my hand. Use emergency, and add Carnot. So that later, if she is still on board, because remember, she cannot be destroyed by card effects. So I could summon core, set overflow, but still won't be able to pop her. So that's what Carnot's reason is. Special summon to be over it. Okay, so I use core, add overflow, set overflow, and my turn. Yeah, he said that, got rid of my core. Fine. In phase, use overflow, banish OG in my hand, pop that back row. Now, here I could play. Now, Lightning Storm, you came too late. But yep, Carnot attacks, then Worm attacks. Now I could go into my Affinity. Yep, Carnot gets shuffle. Go for Nova. Nova, detach, summon Hertz, go for Infinity. And then link Hertz off for Clockwork Knight. Now Clockwork Knight, add the spell card Clockwork Knight to hand. Well, yeah, change Hertz. Add core. Clockwork Knight hand. Activate it. Absorb. So here, I put myself in a situation where if he grabs a monster, summon it, he goes into Typhon. I mean, I'll probably be in a bad spot because all I gotta do is bounce Infinity, attack me directly. But that's fine because I could summon Core and I think I still have Chimera, right? Yeah. Oh wait, no, I don't. But still summon Core, and then I'll add either Emergency or Realm, and then add your Munder, and I still got ways to play. So here I am very open to Typhon, but I'd rather have Infinity on board with a negation and everything. So here, I already thought he was gonna go for Typhon here. Send Rhino Heart and use the effects. So I was like, okay, I better get rid of it just so he can't go into Typhon. Yeah, so lucky for me that actually that's it. That's all you could do. And just attack for game. And this third game here is against yugioh. I guess yugioh, but he has some Zodiac engines and cards in there with it. So here, a lot of Cyber Dragon players, they do not play this evening match anymore. I still do because of situations like this. I guess, if you're playing it going first, you wouldn't need it, but I'm playing it going second, and sometimes boards are just so hard to clear that evenly match sometimes saves the day. So yeah, here he does all his yugioh play, adds ice. Yeah, I think he goes for, I forgot his name, not detonator. Yeah, dual drive. Yeah, use dual drive to add ice. And the trap, I don't know what the trap does. Yeah, but he won't even get to use it because it might evenly match. Yeah, and then he goes for detonator. Okay, attach Eclipse Twin. Okay, send the trap to summon that guy, and then here he goes for Zodiac plays. So, yeah. Right, so with Zodiac, man, I tell you, they just keep going. It's almost as bad as White Forest, in my opinion. Okay. And then on that, they're gonna go for the one that could pop one card on the field. Yep. Oh, and then this one for the, I don't know, it's kind of a giant hand. Yeah. Okay, so we end his turn. So here he has one monster negate, 3 pops, 4 pops. So that's 3, 4, 5. Basically 5 interruptions. If I didn't have evenly match, I would not have been able to out all that, even if I had a bunch of extenders. Because for Cyber Dragon players, we need our monster's body on board, right? So if I normal summon Core, he's gonna pop. The only thing that could work here is if I have Hertz or OG Cyber Dragon. Summon it, contact fuse right there. But even if I did that, he has his Eclipse Twin anyways. And then he could bring back his detonator. So it wouldn't have worked out that way. So that's why I still like to run evenly match. Because here, if I evenly match, like he has to really choose which one's more valuable to him. And yeah, I basically out all that. And hey, just for the battle phase, that's fine. Because think about it. If I out all that, he's only got 1, 2, well, 3. So like, 3, 4. I had 4 things to worry about. But yeah, so yeah, here, draw phase, standby, got Ghost Ogre, not bad. Battle phase, use evenly match. Yep, banish all that. Go for Chimera. And then I had to link Chimera off for Clockwork Knight. I know I don't have any beneficial to this, but I need a worm in the graveyard for me to extend. So he decided to use here, detonate and pop Clockwork Knight, which I guess that's a good call on his part, because I could still extend with Clockwork Knight. Then he used Eclipse. In my opinion, I think he should have saved Eclipse as the last resource. Yeah, so there, if you guys notice, I went into Worm, sent Hurts, but I did not use Hurts effect to add. Because I know the moment I use Hurts effect to add, he's going to use his detonator to pop my Worm, and I won't be able to contact fuse. So I sent Hurts, but I did not use the effect. Mega Fleet, summon Karnot. So I can't even enter my battle phase anymore anyway, so go for SP. Karnot shuffles back, chain SP to banish that guy. Because I know he's probably planning to go for Zeus. Okay, now he uses Perilia, which is fine, we're not going to summon anymore, end our turn. And it's against decks like this, and I think almost every modern deck nowadays, where, you know, they play a bunch of different types in there that like to run other engines, you know, like Cashera, Fiendsmith, you know, Elf Note mixed with White Forest, all this other stuff. So I feel like Rivalry Warlords is just so good not to run against. If you run into certain decks like that, it'll put them in a tight spot. And then also, since we have Clockwork Knight, it'll lock them into machines, and that also, you know, help us in a lot of ways. So yeah, here he didn't get anything. No, I think he got a Fualos. Yeah, got Fualos. So here I had 2 choices. I could just attack or tribute summon Cyber Dragon, use duality, go for Rampage, send Naster and send what was it? Karnot. Okay, and then send Karnot, and then Rampage attack twice, and then Karnot for game. But I did not want to take the chance, because I mean, I didn't want him to be able to draw into hand traps, because he will draw just one off of it, but I still don't want him to have any of that chance. So I just decided to attack here and just end my turn. Save my resource for something whenever I really need it. So yeah, here he still has nothing. And then here I decide to activate Realm, but I don't even have anything anymore. See, my Chimera's already in there, my Worm's already in there. So I think that might just have been, you know, like Ash, or, you know, some kind of a hand trap like Perilia. I activate Realm for the heck of it, just to see how he will react, or if he will shotgun the hand trap. But no, he just scooped, so yeah, that's all I want. Okay, and this last duel is a very long duel, and it's against Enncraftment. I think that's what they call Enncraftment or Enncrafters, whatever they're called. But yeah, and I think every duel against them is long, because, you know, they just summon it face down. Enncraft, or Enncraft, whatever they call. So here, use that to add, pay 900, use Droll. Yep. Some of that, activate Dimensional Fissure, end his turn. So sadly, draw into another Droll, which is useless. So I just end my turn, because I don't want to just shotgun my evenly match and, you know, waste it, because more than likely he's going to either just, yeah, he's just going to save that, and it's not going to benefit me. And one thing I come to learn about Enncraftment in this duel is, I guess, I mean, I might be wrong, I don't play it, but like, they cannot OTK you if they don't have the monster in attack position, and they only summon them face down defense. Oh yeah, I decided Ash here. Which I should have saved this Ash, by the way, for the spell card that shuffles and draws. I think it was this one. Yeah. I should have saved Ash for this one. But overall, through this duel, I realized that in Enncraftment, they can't really OTK you until like it's their turn again. They flip their monsters. From the way I understand, I might be wrong. But that's why I was like, Nibiru is so dead, but in a way here, I'm like, you know what? It might not be too bad. Because if he wants to OTK me, he has to have them all face up. And then Nibiru could come in that time. So here, he said all those, and I'm like, okay, now's a good time to use Evenly Matched. Even though I would not be able to attack him or anything, Evenly Matched right here is a very good choice in my opinion. And so far, all these four, well, majority of these three are dead. Because you can't contact fuse them anyways, they're all pendulums. So here, activate Evenly Match, banish all that, and yeah, he decided to save that Dimensional Fissure, which is a good call on his part. I just ended my turn because here I realized, hey, they have to set the monster face down, so they can't attack me directly anyways. Got Hurts. Set Hurts, because I was planning to link summon later for SP by normal summoning Droll. Got into his Enncraft cards, combos again. And if you guys pay attention, you know, they have to minus 900 all the time. And he just keeps dwindling down his life points right here. So at one point, he is going to run out of life points, right? And he can't pay 900 no more. I don't know if they have anything, I don't know if they have a card or something that can increase the life points. They probably do, I just don't know of it. But yeah, here, he just keeps paying life points for it. Yeah, set all that. That's fine. Okay. So no damage because no counters. And then here, look at that. Draw into core. Normal summon core. And then only when I activate a card or effect, they can flip their cards. So that's when I realized, oh, they have to. They can only flip if I activate something. So that's one good tip that I got. Okay, so I use that. Bash one random card in my hand. I was hoping it was not Realm. Yep, so then I got Clockwork Knight, which is fine. It doesn't work good against him anyways. Use Realm. Add Chimera. Okay. Link Chimera off, and you guys are probably thinking, why, man? Like, that's a good extender. But here, I was deciding that, you know, if I'm going to SP, I'm going to save my Hurts. So let's say if he does something later, I could use SP to banish Hurts to dodge. So I have to use Chimera to go into Clockwork Knight this way and go into SP. Sadly, sad, you know, to get those guys banished, but I'm like, I had to do something. Use SP. Now here, I could choose to banish Dimensional Fissure, so I could, you know, get my cards in the graveyard. But I'm to a point where I can't even do that anymore anyways. I can't extend. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna hit that field card, because I think this was their main key of, you know, damaging me and stuff. So I decided to banish that. Activate Clockwork Knight, just so he gets a buff. So they get decreased attack. Change it to face down. Links cannot. Okay, add Clockwork Knight back to hand. And then here, I think he made such a big misplay right here. With him having only 17 left, he flipped. He tried to pop my monster. Use SP to banish them both. So he has to pop Hurts. Sadly, Hurts got banished, but that's fine. And then here, like I said, I realized that they cannot attack me because they have to summon face down defense position. Okay, so here pay 900. So now he can't do it no more. He can't search cards no more. He's out of it. Yeah, he cannot use their effects to pay and search cards anymore, so he just has to go this route, set them all face down. But it's not going to matter because SP banishes 0 attack guy already. See, comes back. And here, I just attacked for game. It didn't matter. Alright guys, so yeah, those are the duels, and that's how my going second Cyber Dragon deck did in gold. I think the only deck that I had a lot of trouble with was just that Enncraftment deck. I did not expect to see that deck in gold. But yeah. That's my video for you guys. Please like, subscribe, drop. Signing out. Peace.